Hello and welcome to the next episode of our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. Yeah. Now that I only have one headphone, I do need to turn it up a little bit on my computer. Alright, there we go. So, we are back at it again with the White Vans. With two new characters this week because tragically, for those of you who may have missed our last episode, spoiler alert, we did have some characters perish quite tragically in order to save Alrion from dying yet again. But everything's okay. We're gonna be fine. Things are looking up. You know, it's life. Things happen.
Have you increased the death count?
Death counter? I'm pretty sure I did. I think I did it as we were playing last time, if I recall correctly.
That sounds right.
I would like to just clear up. They didn't die so that Alrion could live. We all got hit by the same spell, and it just happened to kill two
That's
of
true.
us.
Obelisk died so that Alrion could live because Obelisk went right back in there like, no, I will protect you both.
Obelisk died trying to save both of them.
Yes.
To be fair.
Alec just perished. Like, he just straight up
Rest
perished.
in peace to our boy.
Alec just got hit too hard by ice and went, owie.
Owie. Oh, I just realized I never gave you guys a Session 7 notepad thing, so let me give you that real quick.
How dare.
I know. Session notes. There we go. Alright. You all should now have access to a note section. There we go. Anyway, we're back at it again. Everything's great. We're loving life. Last time, just for a full summary, the group got paid for their job in the mine, moved on to Lonelywood to see what work they could do there. They met the speaker, who told them about a white moose that was attacking the loggers of her town. They set out in search of the moose. They found a banshee and luckily avoided fighting that banshee. But they also found out that the moose was working for, sort of, the frost druid that they encountered in the very first session that we had. Sadly, Obelisk and Alec did not make it out of the fight. Alrion ran and returned to Arrakis. So, we're going to go ahead and do our character introductions because we got some new friends to introduce. But firstly, we're going to go with Ian and Alrion.
Hi, I will be. My name's Ian. I've been playing Alrion, and I will until something terrible happens.
Stop. I mean, that's how it goes in this game, but God.
My fun fact for this week is I'm expecting Alrion to be winter for a while, and this has happened before when they were first lost from the Feywild. They were winter for many years until their foster dads took them in.
It's just big sad. We're just gonna have. When Ian sent me this, I was like, Ian, this isn't a fun fact. This is a sad fact.
This is a sad fact.
Fun fact, I'm sad.
Fun fact, I'm sad. Sad. Alright. Next up, we have Scout, who will be introducing a brand new character to us, Henrietta.
Hello, everybody. I'm Scout, and this week, instead of Obelisk, I will be playing Henrietta Hen Silverspoon. She is a gnome artificer. And she is an armorer artificer specifically. And her fun fact is that she likes to keep her hands occupied. She fidgets a lot and stuff, and so the little trinkets that artificers can make, what she makes are basically kind of little fidget toys for her to mess with.
Fidget spinners, would you say?
They could be.
Yeah, does she have a fidget spinner?
Sick.
I don't know, Jill. Does she have a fidget spinner?
I don't know, man.
She can.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
It's decided. She has a fidget spinner.
I was thinking.
No, you know what? She's got one
more-
of those pop things that the kids all got nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
A plot-
I was envisioning more like a tiny Rubik's cube, like
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
fidget
teeny
cube.
tiny
Yeah, like a
one.
fidget cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
a
have
fidget cube. Well,
I
fidget
prefer a
cubes
fidget
have
cube.
a lot of different sensory things on it, but a Rubik's cube is more like you twist and snap it.
Bop
a
it,
fidget
twist
cube,
it, pull
yeah,
it.
bop it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love that. Oh, okay. I was like, why are y'all saying wait in the chat? What's going on over here?
That's not right.
No money, big whammy. Oh,
No
I
money, big
misread it.
whammies.
There we go. I'm stupid. Alright. Next up, we have AJ playing Rackus. Rackus.
It's me. I'm back.
Yay!
Woo!
Rackus is Bacchus.
Good.
Yeah.
The Greek.
I am AJ. I am playing Rackus. I am a barbarian. I finally have my path, so I'm now a Windwalker barbarian, which basically just means I can't get hurt as bad when I fall, and I can punch like hell.
Fuck yeah.
So that's fun. And my fun fact for this week is that Rackus has 9 siblings, and that he was the runt of his litter.
Oh my god.
They must all be so big.
I told that to Jill. And she said, "Hold on, I'm going to the astral plane so I can meet Rackus's huge siblings."
Yeah, this is like Alex's dream right here.
Straight up.
Finds them all.
Straight up. Must find Rackus's huge, huge siblings.
I mean, maybe.
Adrian's like, I didn't want this.
No, I mean, as far as I know, they're all dead. So
As far as AJ knows. Dun dun dun. Oh. Ian, we're gonna have to ban you for saying Minecrafters in the chat.
It's the diminutive of gamers.
Minecrafters.
Oh my god.
This is a pull for only AJ, but Minecraftian
Minecraftians,
vibes
yeah.
in the chat tonight.
Yeah. I feel that.
AJ's like, please don't. Don't put this evil on me. Alright, last but not least, Libby.
Hi, I'm Libby. I did play Alec, but now I am playing Sheely Emberlock. She is a shifter. She has wolf ears, wolf tail, wolf feetsies. And she is a Burning Stone monk. Her fun fact is that she has the urge to bury or conceal something if she considers it special and important. She often has a hard time sharing for this reason. So
That's so cute.
yeah, so she's gonna lots of dog-like facts, I'm sure, will
She's
surface.
baby.
So I just can't help myself. I'm like, if I'm gonna make like this sort of furry,
If she a dog, she a dog.
she's a dog, yeah. So
Yeah.
there's gonna be dog-like traits. So.
Big dog energy.
Big
dog
dog.
energy.
Let the
I
big
like
dog
the-
eat.
I like the synergy here because I can't believe AJ. Jill, you have to ban AJ from the Twitch chat
I know.
because they linked to the Gigli.
The funniest thing is, I literally just this afternoon before streaming changed it from only mods can post links to mods and VIPs can post links. So
Oh my
I
God.
did this to myself.
Abusing that power, huh?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been joking about
The
Gigli,
hit
the movie.
2003 film that I didn't know about until these fools
Yeah, I didn't know
started
either.
posting about it.
It was for some
I
reason
still-
in my subconscious. I don't know.
I still don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I never
It's-
watched the trailer that you guys posted or any of the clips. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this one be something I don't interact with.
Man.
I watched the trailer and I forgot everything about it, so I
I
think
also
it's just
watched the
very
trailer.
unimportant.
The
I
only
think just
watched it, but like, yeah, I didn't retain any of it. I just was like, if you want a good Italian American
Right.
romantic comedy, you just watch Moonstruck. You don't have to go any further.
yeah.
the only way I know of Gigli is It's referenced in a Weird Al song about one of the terrible things that a virus will do to you is make your TV record that movie.
Shit.
Oh man. Wow.
Damn, that's good.
Anyway, if you forget how Gigli's name is pronounced, just think of that movie.
Yeah, we'll have to pin that in the Twitch chat.
Oh,
Oh, Mod's
Can we
gonna
make
do
that
pin
a
in
command?
chat.
Exclamation point,
No.
Jiggly.
You know what, AJ, for you, for you,
Anything is
anything.
possible.
Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. I am Jillian. I am your DM. We've started this trend of the players asking me a question at the start of this because I can't. I'm so busy during during Wednesdays, like setting up the stream stuff and getting all of the graphics ready. I don't ever think of a DM fact. So, so if my lovely players have a question that they would like me to answer as my DM fact.
Oh man.
I want you to tell the stream about hold on, I'm changing my question. Okay.
Processing.
This is
I'm
not a question,
processing.
it's more of a comment.
It was a comment, but now it's a question. The question is, is the druid doing anything with the bodies of Obelisk and Alec?
That's cheating, I think.
That is kind
it
of
cheating?
cheating.
Fine.
That is a little bit cheating.
What's your favorite thing about Zelda?
My favorite thing about Zelda my cat?
Yes.
My favorite thing about Zelda my cat is that she is very, very, very soft. My least favorite thing about Zelda my cat is that she is so soft and yet she hates being touched.
Oh, a tragedy.
It is. It is truly the most tragic thing that has ever happened.
What's your favorite thing about Zelda, the video game character?
Ooh, she's pretty.
What's your favorite thing about Zelda, my dog?
Zelda, your dog, she likes to cuddle you, and therefore she can do what I can't.
My favorite thing about that is so true, actually. But my favorite thing about Zelda the dog is her triangle ears, and I say this every
Yes,
time.
she has very good
They
triangle
are
ears.
perfect.
Love. Love pets. Love pets. They're very good. Alright, so without further ado, so basically, dear listeners, in between streams, Ian and AJ did a little bit of role playing. Alrion made it back to Tourmaline and told Rackus about everything. So it is the next morning after last session. Alrion and Rackus, I don't know how well, if all, that you slept last night. But it is the morning. You are able to go outside. You realize the dogs and sled were left back in Lonelywood. But going outside, you see two individuals, each holding a letter, kind of looking, maybe not awkwardly, but looking like they are looking for two individuals, perhaps more, that fit your description. And so, Libby and Scout, if you would like to give more detailed descriptions of what your characters look like, and maybe how they are kind of approaching this situation, go for it.
I think Geely is already talking a hen's ear off. Just asking questions like, when did you get here? And just trying to get to like know her. And she's also sort of looking around, but she's kind of just excited about meeting a new friend. So she looks like she has the fur of a gray wolf. She has like the patterns of that of a gray wolf, like kind of more darker towards her back and then lighter towards her front. She has ears that are kind of like drooped off to the side. They droop a bit. She can definitely perk them up, but they're kind of always stationed at like down. Um, and she has her hair up in a ponytail, but her hair just kind of sticks up because her hair is very, very coarse. And she is short, not as quite as short as Hen, but she's about 5'2", and she's got big, big feetsies, wolf feetsies, and a tail. And that's about it, really.
If Gili is sort of talking Hen's ear off, she's getting a lot of like polite but short answers back, just like a lot of I grew up in Tamerlane. Yeah, I lived here. I was in mm-hmm. Uh Hen is a rock gnome. She is 3 feet 11 inches tall, so she's a pretty small little bean. She has kind of a dark brown skin. She has a what's called a port wine birthmark over her right eye and sort of like on her ear a little bit. So it's kind of this red wine colored birthmark across there. She also has her hair up in a ponytail. She has a little bit of an undercut and kind of this big poof of curly, wavy hair with bangs that come down in almost like a little. The end of the bangs have like a little tie. Jedi Padawan braidish kind of thing
Okay.
there.
All right.
She has on a set of studded leather armor that's kind of very fancy, and over that she has a little red cloak, kind of half cloak, and then a big coat with a big furry interior hood. She has a staff, like a quarter staff, with a section in the center that looks like it has a kind of liquid in it, like a glass sort of vial in the middle. And she has a little thing that looks like a monkey on her shoulder that's just kind of hanging around and looks just like a normal monkey at first, but when you look a little closer, it's a stuffed monkey. It's like a stuffed animal. It's not an actual monkey, but it does move like a monkey and act like a monkey.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Monkey.
I think
Um,
Arion will look to Raucus like, who are these people?
I think Raucus will like look back and say, as if to say, like, I don't know. Let's just keep going, and would just try to continue to walk past them unless.
Yep.
Unless they,
yes, both Hen and Gili, you have kind of gotten these letters of introduction to 4 individuals from a Danica Grey Steel. You also got physical descriptions of these individuals. Currently, right now, I think the only one that matching any description that you have is Raucus.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't believe Danica is very familiar with Alrion's winter form.
True.
Alrion was winter form after they died. So
That is true.
But not when they were resurrected.
No.
When they were resurrected, they were still autumn form.
that's true.
Yeah. So pretty much just Raucus is the one that you recognize the description of. Danica told you
Good.
seek out these 4, give them these letters of introduction. I think you would get along well with this group, and you might be able to help them do what they're doing.
I think Hen raises an eyebrow as Raucus walks by, and sort of looks at Gili and says, "Well, I seems like there's not much chance of there being two big fuck off lions here. Hello? Are you Raucus?
And like, he's past you at this point because he is nearly 7 feet tall. So
Hey, I'm
his
talking
stride
to
is
you, sir.
pretty big. And his like ears like flatten when you say his name, and he's, he's just gonna try and continue to walk, but I imagine Hen is just going to continue to pester, I guess, for lack of a better phrase.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got
hey,
wax in your ears. Hey,
excuse me.
hey,
And
cat.
Sheely steps in front of Rackus, but like to try to block him, but then she just realizes how huge he is, and she just sort of like sidesteps, and like her ears kind of sink even more, and she goes, "Sorry."
Well, now, how tall is Geely? Because we know Hen's 3'11", right? How tall is Geely?
Sheely is 5'2".
2. Okay, so not that much.
No.
Not that much shorter. I think he kind of stepped aside, and Rackus just like looks at Aurion and looks back at them and says, "Yes, I am busy. What? Who are you? What's happening?"
Oh, Sheely, like, this tone of voice, she just sort of slinks away and is like, I'm sorry for bothering you. Danica sent us to help.
Hen kind of taps, grabs Gilly's sleeve and is like, "No, don't let him talk to you like that, sir. We were sent by Danica, Danica Greysteel. Now you know." She said that you were good folk and that you could use some help, but you know you're not acting very nicely.
It's been a rough day.
Yeah, we've all had rough days.
Ooh, Aurion shoots her out such an icy glare.
Yeah,
Oh my
Rackus kind of mirrors
God.
it too.
Oh my god. Sheely is just grimacing.
I think Rackus just like looks at the two small friends in front of him, and it's just like, it probably better off if we don't cross paths. Maybe go back to Danica and find another. I'm sure there's other things that she can have you do. We are. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, at least have the decency to take our letters.
And he takes the letter and puts it in his bag.
Are you gonna read it?
If did both Sheely and Henrietta pass their letters to Raucus, or did one of them give a letter to Aurion?
Yeah, I think Geely would have just like handed her letter over to Rackus.
If Rackus takes one, then Hen would hand the other one to Alrion because she sees Alrion and is like, you're the Eladrin, I suppose. Sorry if I was a little bit short. It was a bit of a walk to get here."
Short.
You don't need to apologize for your height.
Oh my god!
Fucking
Zing, baby!
savage.
Damn.
I think Hen like laughs like, "Never heard that one before."
Oh my god.
Aurion deadpan opens the letter and reads it.
The letter reads, esteemed adventurers Obelisk, Elic, Alrion, and Rackus.
Wince.
I have sent along 2 companions to join your missions. Their names are Gili Emberlock and Henrietta Silverspoon. I think they can prove to be worthy additions to your team and perhaps help you with some of the more nasty encounters that you may have found yourself in. I will let you know if I have any more information regarding the Chewingas or anything that I can specifically have you help with, but I think for now the best course of action is to work with the people of 10 towns and see how you can help them deal with the winter in their own way. Signed, your friend and patron, Danica Greysteel.
Well, Rachis, it would appear that our patron requests that we travel with these two.
If you don't mind, um, I would love to help you guys if you could help me as well. I mean, it's not just us helping you. I really need help too. I can't do this mission alone. I'm trying to figure out anything about this eternal night thing. And it's a long story, but I just need to get to the bottom of it, and I really need your help.
I think Rachis is going to cut Gili off, and I'm sorry about that, Libby, but it's just like, we've all been affected by the night. If you're to be with us, then follow. And I guess, actually, did we talk about, are we going to Lonelywood to get the dogs? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, that
Or
is
did we
your
already
plan.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We have a trek ahead of us, so come along, I suppose. And then he starts to walk.
Julie's ears perk up a little bit, and she's like, "Okay, let's go."
Hen kind of under her breath a little bit, is like, I was under the impression that there were 4 of you.
There were.
I understand.
What happened?
Feels
She will legit be like, "I don't. What's can't read between the
Hen
lines."
leans over to Gili and is like, I think they died, sweetheart.
Oh no. And she slinks back again. She just kind of stays behind the pack.
The pack.
Yeah. Alrion turns back to Gili after hearing what happened, and just looks real sad. Was probably going to say they didn't want to talk about it, but Henrietta cut them off, and so doesn't need to anymore.
Oof.
This whole other mission that Gili has of making friends isn't working out.
Oh boy.
You
Oh,
have a
kiddo.
little tiny mom, that counts.
True.
True.
I don't know. I think Gili's doing a better job making friends than Henrietta.
Oof.
True.
That's fair.
Sad.
Savagery. Yeah, so you guys are heading to Lonelywood then.
Sure are.
Yep.
All right. So you hold on. I forgot to put Chancer on there.
Gotta have our snowm shoes now.
Monster.
Yeah, y'all got your snowm shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just ride around on the backs of gnomes. Snome shoes.
Nice. 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 I love it.
That's what
Ian?
Hen's for.
I always knew she was going to carry the party.
Bing bong.
Fuck. Oh my god. Wow.
All right. So you make it back to Lonelywood. Give me one moment. I forgot to pull up the document that I needed for this particular establishment. Do you talk about anything on your journey? Or are you guys just silently walking for 2 hours?
Gili is. I don't think she, based on their introduction, she's not gonna say anything, but she is looking at. I guess while she's kind of at the back, she's looking a lot at Rachis. She's thinking a whole lot. Just her eyes are on him a lot.
Has she not seen like other furries before, for lack of a better word?
Essentially, no.
Incredible.
Yeah.
She's been surrounded by more like humanoid, well, we're all, I guess all of it's humanoid, but like not furry people.
Mm-hmm.
Or more animalistic, features. So
Yeah, as far as I know, shifters are pretty rare in Faerun.
Yeah. They are indeed. So are Rakis's kind.
Leonin.
Yeah. Jesus. Ouch.
I'm sorry. Because they're dead.
I just got there. I just
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
Brain just got there. I think probably at some point along the walk, Hen has her hood up and her big snow goggles on, so she just looks like a little tiny mad scientist.
Fuck. That's good.
But she kind of walks up next to Alrion and doesn't say a lot, but just says like, I really am sorry. They sounded like great folk from what Danica told us, and apologies for being a little bit abrasive when you've been, like you said, had a hard day. Everybody's had hard days, but yours has been harder than mine.
Alrion looks down to Henrietta and nods. Thank you for the apology.
Just kind of like a little curt nod, and then gives Alrion space again. Walks a little bit back.
Rakis is just gonna walk and not say anything to anyone unless they say something to him first. Probably staying a bit closer to Alrion than he ever has in the past.
Ooh.
But still just like generally kind of leading the way.
All right. As your 2-hour journey is pretty quiet and pretty uneventful. There's very light snow today. There's not a lot of other folks on the road from Tourmaline to Lonelywood. But as you enter Lonelywood, you hear the only one who would really recognize it is Alrion, because when you went to Lonelywood yesterday, it was quiet, it was peaceful, there was really not a lot going on. But today, you hear the sound of excited chattering, and you see, kind of just inside the town's entrance, a tall, striped tent that people are waiting to go into.
Is there a fucking circus in town?
What's going on?
It's not like circus size, but it is a tall tent. It's more of like.
They're excited that the speaker's house is getting fumigated.
Yeah, no, it's not that big. I would say it's like the size of maybe like 2 porta potties in size. That's a really bad way of describing it, but like
that's so small.
Yeah, it's real small. Every few minutes.
I love that measurement.
Yeah, it's just
But
the
I know
only thing
exactly
I can think
what
of.
you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been to festivals.
Yeah,
Rakis is about 1 porta potty tall.
there you go.
That's a good size.
As you are heading into town, you notice that every few minutes a person emerges from the tent, either with a wide grin or a grim expression. And
we getting fortunes out here.
Yeah, basically, you see there is a sign outside as you get closer that says, "Fortunes told by Moby the Knucklehead."
Moby the Knucklehead.
Oh.
Can I get everyone who has lived in 10 towns for a little bit of time to give me a history check?
Yes, indeed.
Huh?
Okay.
+5? Oh my god.
I'm strong. I'm
It's smart.
I'm the intelligence
She's the
kid
intelligence
now.
kid now.
We
finally
finally have
did
an
it.
intelligence.
A smart friend.
I
Scout's finally
got
playing a
smart.
character that's intelligent.
I'm
Can't wait to
finally
do that one day.
intelligent, and my charisma is 8, which is why she's a little bit abrasive.
Love that.
Amazing. Rackus is also 8.
Hey,
Which
there
is
you
why
go.
he's a bit abrasive.
Look, they're best friends now. Hen, you have definitely heard of Moby before. Moby is a knucklehead trout rumored to be over 200 years old. And there is a yearly tour that Moby's owner, Dandiel Rumswoggle,
Wow, what a
What a
name.
name.
who is also a gnome.
Hey!
Dandiel Rumswoggle takes Moby on a tour of 10 towns every year, allowing folks to kind of whisper their wishes to Moby. And the fish replies, telling them whether or not their wish is going to come true or not.
This is that octopus that chooses the winner of the Super Bowl.
No, not the
That's all
Super
this
Bowl.
is.
Not the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup, right?
Is it the Stanley Cup? I thought it was just. I
I-
just thought it was everything.
I thought that it was the World Cup.
No, they
soccer.
throw octopi
Ow.
onto the rink in hockey. Sorry.
What?
No, we can't get into it.
Okay. Wow. I am. Anyway,
Um,
World
but,
Cup matches. That's what it is.
okay, it is World Cup.
Paul,
Cool.
the psychic octopus.
Yeah, there
Paul
it
the
is.
Psychic
I've
Octopus.
watched Great British Bake Off, where
Okay.
a guy made a piece of bread that was shaped like Paul the
I
Psychic
remember
Octopus.
that. Okay, yes. So basically, sort of that, but on a more personal level of you go up, tell the fish what you wish for, and the fish will reply.
Okay. Rackus pays no mind and just continues to walk toward the speaker's house.
Does Henrietta say anything about that?
Yeah, I think Hen would be like, if anybody wants to know about wishes, seems like the wish fish is in town. I guess it's that time of year.
That sounds fun. Let's go.
Alrion pauses and looks and sees Rackus continuing on and says, perhaps another time.
Hen leans over to Gili and says, "I'll take after we take care of whatever it is that they're here for."
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you make it to the speaker's house. She is, Speaker Nimsy Huddle is once again sitting on her front porch, doing a bit of bone carving. A couple of her kids are running around. You notice them tug on her, like, apron, and, like, reach out their hands like they're asking for something, and she pops a couple silvers into their hands, and they all run off towards the wish fish. And she looks up as she sees Alrion, Rackus, Gili, and Hen approach.
Hello.
Alrion, it is good to see you again. I did make some cookies for you and your friends for our Obelisk and Alec.
They wince and shake their head.
Oh. She kind of tuts for a second and says, "Well, do come in. I've made sure to feed the dogs already, but perhaps some hot chocolate for all of you would be in order."
Thank you. That is very kind.
Gili whispers to Alrion and says, "How recently did that happen?"
It's been less than a day.
Oh, she looks like pale in the face, and she goes, "I'm so sorry."
Nimsy leads you all in, pulls out a fresh tray of cookies. You notice a couple of them are shaped like tieflings, and a couple of them are shaped like elves.
Oh no!
No! God! Oh no!
That's
And
that's something.
oh, they're like gingerbread.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're little
They're little
gingerbread,
gingerbread
guys,
cookies.
But one's a little gingerbread tiefling. One's a little.
But like one is like an elf. Just like Alex.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Well, Obelisk is a tiefling. Like
I
she
know.
did it.
It's so sad.
And she gives you all a mug of hot chocolate and says, I'll go get the dogs for you. Go ahead and enjoy. And she walks off to go fetch the puppies.
We all just stand around
Yeah.
really awkwardly with our hot chocolates. Julia's definitely like, she like sniffs it and then like kind of like licks the rim of it a little bit and then sniffs it again and then drinks it. Like this is just like a weird habit she has.
Hen takes a cookie and hands it to Chancer, her little monkey friend, who can't eat it but just like
Okay,
likes
I was
to have
about to.
it.
I was like, wait a minute.
No, Chancer, the monkey can't eat it, but the monkey likes to. She likes to like act like she can eat things.
That's
Very
really
nice.
cute. It's like the Chwingas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
she's this little monkey is very much like holds the cookie, kind of like, you know, sniffs it, takes a little bit off, bangs it together. You know how monkeys are when they're trying to eat food.
I do know how monkeys are.
That is, I love it. I love that Chancer definitely has a monkey's personality. Could have come out with anything, but has a monkey's personality. I love it.
And after a few moments, Nimsy returns. Porkchop is bounding along and kind of very excitedly starts sniffing Rakis and Aurion and then Jillian Hen and is like very much like big dumb dog, just kind of wagging his tail, excited about new friends. Magpie kind of has to be not dragged along, but sort of coaxed along with a bit of food.
Every few seconds, Porkchop kind of like runs back to Magpie and noses at her and like whines and tries to get her engaged. Like come on,
Does
come on,
that
come on,
does
come on.
that big dog sneeze?
Yeah,
Oh, so
the big dog
cute.
sneeze.
The dogs.
And Magpie just kind of like, not head hanging all the way down, but very sullen.
Yeah, I feel like as she's kind of like she kind of looks around at the four of you and just kind of whines a little bit before kind of just taking a seat, not really next to anybody, just kind of on the floor.
Yeah.
I think Gili will try to approach Magpie. Just get down on her knees and just kind of puts out her hand paws.
Dog
Whatever they
recognized
are.
dog.
Dog
Like,
recognized
Give
dog.
me an animal handling check. I'm gonna say it's gonna be at disadvantage because Magpie is not in the mood.
That is fine. What even is my animal handling? Oh, it's a 3. Okay.
It's a wisdom skill, so you're a
Yeah.
monk. Should be
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay.
She doesn't get aggressive, but she definitely shows all of the signs of clearly being disinterested in any sort of interaction.
Okay. She, Gili, just sort of sits with her and doesn't, like...
That's cold! Sorry, Eric just
What?
pressed a very cold beverage against the back of my
Oh.
arm.
I was like, excuse me? she just sits with her, like, but is interested in this dog because this dog probably will make friends with her before other people.
Oh no!
Alrion will kind of like crouch down, like get down on knees and cuddle with Porkchop and look over to Magpie. Just try to I don't know, make some kind of eye contact and shake their head and say, "I'm sorry."
Magpie kind of locks eyes with you and just kind of boofs very softly.
You know when dogs do big sighs? She does
Yeah.
big sighs.
I love a good big sigh from a dog.
Just like a big.
They just have so much emotion in them, in such a little body.
Yeah.
I know.
Nimsy kind of looks to you all and says, I am very sorry to hear about your friends, and I do hope it's not coming off as callous that I ask. You have to understand I am looking out for my people. Were you able to take care of the mission?
Yes, the moose is slain.
She kind of nods.
However, it had been awakened by a druid, and the druid is still at large in the forest.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to let my people know, and we'll see what sort of measures we can take. She kind of wrings her hands on her apron nervously and says, at least we know it's not some strange monster. At least we have a reason, at least, I suppose.
Yes, it is good to know. I am curious as well. On our way to the abandoned moon dial, the temple where the druid has taken up residence, we saw a banshee in the woods. Do you know anything of her?
A banshee? No, I can't say that I recall any banshees, but you know, the wilds of the Dale are dangerous. I'm sure if if an elf passed away out there, that's likely the reason.
Yep. That information seems to sink into Alrion.
Oof.
You are very kind, Speaker Nimsy.
She kind of looks a little bit taken aback and says, well, I try to do my best by my people. You've been through a lot, and I wish there were more I could do to help you.
Of course. I wish you the best in protecting your own.
And I do hope you are able to find peace. She kind of just touches your hand gently and then puts another cookie in it.
What shape is the cookie?
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Oh God.
She's not picking a particular one. Oh no, it's an elf.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that Jesus, out of all.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, she made more of the elves because both Alrion and Elik are elves. So
Yeah.
she's like that mom who just like, I don't know how to interact when you're sad, but I do know how to make food. Here.
Shove food in your face.
Very sweet. Alrion pets Pork Chop a little more and says, I suppose we should be on our way. Again, thank you for hospitality and, of course, for the reward. Pork Chop, Magpie, let's go.
Pork Chop like bounds next to you, and Magpie just very slowly follows.
Yeah, Alrion nods towards Magpie, kind of just like accepting that Magpie's not the type of dog to get super excited with them, but is grateful that they're following.
I will say Porkchop is still definitely like doing the trying to get Magpie engaged thing like this whole time, just sort of like going and nosing at her, and she's uncharacteristically not like pushing him away, but she's also just not responding that much.
Yeah. She's just kind of numb.
Yeah. Chancer, like feeds little bits of the cookie to Porkchop
Oh my God.
until Henrietta is like, Chancer, stop that, stop that.
That's
It's
adorable.
not good for dogs.
Those aren't for dogs. Come on, Chancer, they're
But
not for
what
monkeys
if it
either.
was
But
for
here we are.
puppies?
It could be for dogs, as dogs tend to say to you when you have food.
Can dogs eat gingerbread?
The ginger, I think, is okay for dogs. Cinnamon, I know, is okay for dogs.
However, gingerbread often contains nutmeg, which can be dangerous for dogs.
Not
Mm.
big.
Nutmeg in large quantities is also dangerous to people.
Is it really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can get high on nutmeg.
What?
You get high on nutmeg. I didn't know that.
Yo.
Doing
I got a ton
No,
of
I mean-
nutmeg in my cabinet.
Yeah, like literally, if you were to take, I don't know, it's like
No, Ian,
surprisingly less
continue
than
to
you would.
talk on the internet about how you can get high on nutmeg.
To get high.
incognito mode.
Anyway, Arion will kind of like stop outside and say, well, I suppose we have a moment while we need to hook the dogs up to the sled. If you two wanted to go and visit the fortune teller.
Okay. Yeah, Sheely is like, I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah, Hen will take Geely to the fortune telling fish, but hold on 1 second.
Arion does also want to go, but isn't going to. Yeah, I mean they might mention. I think while they're hitching the dogs to the sled, they'll say to Raucus, would you mind if I stopped in?
No, go ahead. I'll stay with the dogs.
As you're hooking the dogs up, Magpie kind of like walks away to a different part of the sled and noses around for a second and pulls a little sack out. And it kind of goes clunk onto the ground. And she noses it towards Alrion and Alec, and then kind of.
You mean
fuck.
Raucus?
Shit. Oh no! Towards Alrion and Raucus, and then like sits there.
Alrion will pick up the sack, open it, see what's inside.
There is all of Obelis's remaining gold.
Oh, heavy bag.
Yeah, it is a
heavy.
thick bag.
And then in with the gold is a envelope
Oh, fuck.
that says
Here we go.
yeah, that says like to whom it may concern.
Alrion furrows their brow and opens up the envelope.
All right, fuck. I have to find my note. Here it is.
You gotta read it in Obelis's voice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it in Obelis's voice. What Alrion has found is Obelis's will, which he wrote after seeing Alec and Alrion both like die and have to be resurrected. He's like, shit could go bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and this taken care of.
Shit done go bad.
Mm-hmm. So what this says is, to whom it may concern, I leave my humble savings to those who fought beside me in my last moments. Please divide it as you see fit and use it to carry on the task I could not finish. My dogs, Porkchop and Magpie, as well as their tack and lead, I leave to Aurion Mortanian. They deserve companionship in their search for a way back to the Feywilds. Alright, be careful of Magpie. She has a lot of personality, but she is a good, good girl. I know you can win her over. To Alec Vallo, I leave my sword, Solivagant, to keep alive the memories held within its blade. The remainder of my belongings I entrust to Rackus Prideless, including my deck of playing cards. I know you will find the right text to utilize these items for good.
I cry.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, I guess his sword goes. Well, no, he doesn't have.
Doesn't have
sword
the
is gone.
swords in the
Swords with the
woods.
Swords
body.
in the
Yeah.
swords in the snow somewhere, maybe
Mhm.
perhaps.
Maybe, perhaps.
Maybe
Hmm.
perhaps.
Alrion will let a few tears go and hand the note over to Rackus.
Yeah, I mean, Rackus also wells up. I don't know if he actually he probably does not.
Oh, Rackus.
Cool guys don't
Doesn't
cry.
cry, but yeah.
Oh, Rackus. My boy.
Alrion will pet Porkchop and attempt to pet Magpie, but if she pulls away, she won't push it. And say, I guess we're going to be spending a lot of time together.
Porkchop kind of whines a little bit and licks at Alrion's hand a lot.
I sad.
Yeah. All right. So we'll head over to the fortune teller tent where surely Gigli and Henrietta have been having a grand old time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured that they probably walked away before Magpie found the will. The dogs
It's
do
just kind
know
of
he's toast.
Yeah, Connor, canonically, Obelisk's ghost did come talk to Magpie. Sort of.
Yeah. Canonically, Magpie got the sense that Obelisk died and, like, freaked out overnight, and, like, wouldn't calm down until she, like, heard Obelisk's voice tell her, like, be
Be a
peace,
good
peace,
girl.
Magpie. Yeah, it's okay. Fucking sad.
Fucking sad. So the kiddos are pretty much the ones right in front of Gigli and Henrietta. There's not a ton of people who live in Lonely Woods, so the line isn't terribly long. Oh god!
Stop.
Connor, no!
No.
The kids are kind of chattering very excitedly, and one of them is like, "Oh, what are you gonna wish for?" And they're like, "I can't tell you. I can only tell Moby. Otherwise, it won't come true." And they're like, "That's not how it works." Just very little kid arguing. And soon, you are up. So you go in one at a time. So I believe, Gigli, you would be first.
Okay, so this is a wish, and then you.
Yeah,
So,
so
it's like you want something to happen.
You go into the tent and you see an old gnome, really old gnome, next to a large tank on wheels. Inside this tank is what looks like very old knucklehead trout. And he says,
Whatever an old fish looks like.
yeah,
Like,
however,
what does an old fish
look,
look like?
you know, he's got wrinkles.
Fish looks like
he's
fish
got
got a little beard.
He's got a little fish beard.
Its eyes are probably like milky white.
Yeah, he's definitely looks a little blind. Like his gills are wrinkled. I don't know. However, an old fish looks.
I don't
He's
know.
got a little beard.
A little
He's got a beard.
Um,
Right.
and
He's got
these
cat
chin
whiskers,
whiskers.
and they're
Yeah.
really long.
so he
Yeah.
he says, all right, well, all you got to do is, for price of a single silver, you go up to old Moby here, you tell him your wish, and if he swims clockwise, your wish will come true. If he swims counterclockwise, unfortunately, your wish ain't gonna be true this year. You want to make a wish?
Yes, please.
Excellent, excellent. He holds out his hand.
she hands him 1 silver, which is
Alright.
great because I have exactly 1 silver for my background.
There you go.
The rest is
Her,
gold.
her one piece of money.
She had
Um,
1 silver for her
Oh,
background.
no,
It's
but
like,
you
I-
have gold, right? So
I
you
do,
can
I
make
do.
change,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
but I don't have to make change, which is great.
he pockets the coin in a little fanny pack, and he takes out earplugs, and he puts in the earplugs, and he says, all right, go ahead, gives you a thumbs up, and you can go up and give Moby your wish.
Okay. She takes a deep breath. She's like, I wish to, and it's really hard for her to say this, but she struggles a little bit, but she says, I wish to find my mother's murderer and kill him.
Oh my god.
Shit.
I thought this was gonna be a wish for friends. Jesus.
Oh
It's
my
a wish
God.
for vengeance.
It's a wish for vengeance. All right, roll me a D100, Livy.
Okay. Oh no,
The fish swims counterclockwise.
is that wait?
That
is
means
that
your
a
wish
no?
will not come true,
Okay.
according to Moby.
According
Okay.
to Moby.
At
Rip.
least within this year.
This year. She looks really sad. And she says thank you, and she gets up and walks out, and she's like, your turn, Hen.
Oh no.
Can I do an insight check to see if I can tell like how fucking bummed Gili is?
Sure.
Do.
She's bummed as hell, yo.
It's fucking bummed. Hen like pats Gili on the back and kind of says, little fish is kind of full of bollocks anyway, don't worry about it.
She her tail kind of sways a little bit at that, and she gives her a smile.
Hen like smiles back and kind of shrugs a little bit and says, I'm still gonna go do it too because, you know, it's fun. It's a load of nonsense, but it's fun.
I hope your wish comes true, though.
Thanks, me too.
Oh, I love her so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah.
Hen goes in.
Yeah, you see Dandiel, who you've definitely seen several times before.
I bet when Hen walks in, she's like, hey, old man, it's that time of year again, huh?
Yeah, you know the whole spiel at Hen. He kind of hands out his hand.
Yeah, she puts a silver in there.
He puts in his earplugs and gives you a thumbs up.
All right, she nods, sort of leans, hunkers down next to the fish tank, says like, hey, you old sod.
Blub blub.
And whispers to the fish, I wish to take care of this damn sickness I've got.
Okay. Give me a D100 roll. Moby also spins counterclockwise for you.
I wish the dogs could talk. Connor. Hen kind of like stands up, brushes off her hands and says, well, who asked you anyway, you old fish?
Blub blub.
I know, it's a living. It's a living.
It's
isn't
a
it, sir?
living.
11. Holy shit.
And kind of like nods her head to the fish, shakes what's his name? Dandelion?
Dandiel.
Dandiel.
I like Dandelion more.
Shakes Dandiel's hand and says, better luck next year, I suppose.
Yeah, old Moby, he's been a little bit on a bit of a
He's a bit on one
vindictive-
today, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been on a bit of a vindictive streak, a lot more clockwise than or counterclockwise than clockwise this time around.
Yeah, it's a hard voice. It's a hard year for all of us, I suppose.
Indeed.
All
I'll
right,
be
thank you
seeing you,
very
Hen.
much. Yeah, be seeing you.
It's funny because I completely spaced out. What did she ask for?
She wants to take care of her sickness.
Oh,
A sickness.
My
A
mysterious
sickness.
illness.
I'm sick.
The consumption.
I got the black lung, pops.
Shit.
All right, Alrion.
Yeah, Alrion will walk in and look down at Dandiel and say, is this one wish per person?
Well, how do you mean? You want to make more than one wish?
Yes.
He looks at Moby and he says, well, Mobes, what do you think? And Moby swims in a clockwise direction. He says, yeah, Moby, I'll let you make more than one.
All
Needs
right.
more money.
It's a silver piece per wish, though.
Alrion will hand him 3 silver pieces.
Oh, shit. He kind of raises his eyebrows, shrugs, puts his earplugs in, and gives you a thumbs up.
All right. Alrion will crouch down next to the fish tank and say, AJ.
No, AJ.
Sorry.
All right. They say, I wish I could see him again.
Oh, no. Give me a D100 roll.
Yeah, if I roll a double odd, the Moby just grants the wish, right?
Yeah, exactly. I
Makes
wish
you
for
turn
4
some
silver. Moby swims clockwise.
They gasp a second and then realize, oh, it's just a fish.
Oh no!
But you know,
People need a dream.
it makes them feel lighter a little bit. And then their second one, they say, I wish to find my family.
Give me another D100.
Show.
All right, clockwise yet again.
Fish loves Alrion.
It's true.
Because they shoveled out 3 silver. So.
And then the last one, they lean in a little bit closer and say rather darkly, I wish for vengeance.
Oh. All right. Clockwise
Oh my
once more.
God.
Fuck me.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Alrion's
gee.
got main character syndrome right now.
It's true.
Alrion, as Moby swims clockwise for the 3rd time, you kind of, you recognize it's a fish. What does this fish know? But somewhere deep in your heart, you're like, yeah, this fish is right. And
This
Alrion,
fish, but nobody else got me. I know this fish got me.
yeah, if nobody else got me, I know this fish got me. And Alrion, for the next 24 hours, you are under the effect of the Bless spell.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Times 3.
No, just once.
What does the bless spell do?
You get to add a D4 to all of your saving throws and attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
All right, time to check that box on my spell list on my character sheet for the first and last time.
Hell yeah. No. Ian, you can't be nice like this. He's no. Um,
Yeah, me trying to be a piece of shit, and then you're like, nah, I got you.
so yeah, Alrion probably, while not happy, definitely seems, you all can tell as Alrion leaves the tent, they definitely seem like a little bit more, not sure of themselves, but like,
Lighter.
yeah. A
They're
little bit
stupid.
lighter.
No, they're like hunching over a little less.
Yeah,
the,
exactly. There's like a little bit of
yeah.
a weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Better than expected.
Gilly's tail is wagging, and she's like, "Oh, that's so good." My wish didn't come true, or won't come true. It's probably for the best, I guess. I don't know, but it's just a fish, right?
Can I
when
get a perception check from everyone real quick?
yeah.
Yeah.
When so Gilly's tail is wagging, and then they get kind of a little down when they say their wish didn't come true. Does the tail stop wagging?
Yeah, I think it stops.
And their ears go down a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Okay, like that's just too much.
no.
Orion can't help but smile at Gilly.
Oh.
Gilly is very expressive with her tail and her ears. The only thing is that she has, I've said this before in the chats, but she has, I guess, trained herself to not tuck her tail when she as much if something catches her off guard, she'll tuck her tail, but if otherwise she happy emotions, she'll wag her tail and everything.
So good. Can I get Gilly to make a perception check, please?
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry.
No problem. Oh wow, damn. Okay. As
We see
Gilly
it.
says, it's only a fish. What does it know? You hear a delighted scream from one of the kids, who says, "My wish came true! My wish came true! I wished for more cookies, and Mom just made a batch."
Oh, that's cute.
My heart.
That is very cute. Sheila is definitely chuckling at that.
Oh, Jill.
Yes.
Should I get control of Pork Chop and Magpie's tokens now?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll give you control
Savage.
of Pork Chop and Magpie's tokens. Can be edited and controlled
Bokens.
by Ian as well.
Could have brought Omelis back. God,
God,
Oh, shit.
what a fucking asshole.
Oh, man. Alright, so you all have visited the Wish Fish.
What time is it right now?
Let's see. It took you about 2 hours to get to Lonelywood, so it's probably only like, I would say close to maybe 10-ish in the morning.
I think Rakus, is there with the dogs and the sled. And just says like, we still have a lot of daylight ahead of us. We could do some traveling.
Yes, of course. I think the only lead we know of, unless either of you knows of something of people who need help, of course they're everywhere, but we know of a giant or of some sort, a young giant perhaps, in Goodmead.
yeah, down in Goodmead. I heard about that on my way here.
Alrion will look inquisitively at Gilly to see if they have any input, if she has any input as well.
Well, hold on. I have to look. Oh no, I never wrote down the
It should be pretty close up in the game discussion check. chat.
Let me check real quick.
Check.
Okay. How do you say this town's name? Cardinival?
Care Dinival.
Cardinival. Okay.
I think it's Care.
Cardinival. She kind of like rubs the back of her neck and she goes, you know, I haven't been here very long, but I did hear about in Cardinival, the speaker. He's sick, but there's just been some shady people around. So I don't know. There's some weird suspicion there. I don't know if that is in line. Any of that is in line with what you guys are trying to achieve. But
You say shady people, and Rackus's ears kind of perk up and says, "What kind of shady people?"
I guess they've been going in and out of the castle. I guess there's a castle that the speaker is at. I mean, this is. I don't know what they look like, or I don't really have much more information other than that. But the speaker, and then she taps her foot a bit. Speaker Crannock? I think that's their name. Is sick. I don't know. I mean, this is as much as I've heard. I don't know about any of the other towns, but I'm happy to go wherever you guys feel is best to go right now.
Either way, we'll have to trek back through Bryn Shander, so...
Well, you don't have to, but...
Jill?
We're not going off the fucking paths.
If we
yeah.
leave now, we could make it to Bryn Shander by sundown.
Yes, I think regardless, both of we will have to go through Bryn Shander for either of those. So for now we can just make sure we get to Bryn Shander by sundown, as you said.
Aye.
All right. So our intrepid heroes set off, and we are going to take a quick 10-minute break to get some water, go to the bathroom. Oops, that's the wrong page.
Wake time.
Wake time. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. Y'all have go stretch, go drink some water, or whatever it is that you're drinking. I'm not your mom. And we'll see you back here in 10.
what was that insight check that you did,
What insight check?
Ian?
I mean,
that was
I
to
could,
see. I don't know, actually.
that could just be my secret.
Oh, okay.
Secret.
It was to see if they could tell that Raucus was much more interested in one of the leads than the other.
Gotcha.
Oh.
AJ, you gotta stop coming up with these good things and letting them get lost in the Twitch chat.
That's my whole brand, baby. I just I drop them and go.
Hold on, hold on. Obelisk, links. I'm putting it in our two. Welcome back, gang. Just realized we're talking to the stream. Hold on.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
stream.
y'all.
Stream.
Stream, what's your opinion on desk peanuts?
I'm pro desk peanuts.
I'm
I know
pro
I'm not
desk
stream.
peanuts. I just think the phrasing is what took Erica back.
I'm just pro snacks.
I am very pro
Yeah.
snacks.
Hell yeah.
Raucus
I
is
can't
Bacchus,
believe it.
baby.
Oh, this is good.
This is
That's good art.
excellent. All right. So, you all are heading towards, first back to Tourmaline, then to Targos, then Bryn Shander. Are you planning on desk peanuts, not Despacito peanuts?
Despa peanuts. Da 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 dee nuts.
These nuts.
These
Da
nuts,
da
yeah.
da dees nuts. Da da. Fucking
Incredible.
Stupid.
We've done
stupid.
it.
It only took us 7 episodes and we made a D's nuts joke. Proud of us.
Proud of
Proud.
us.
Proud.
There it is. Desk peanuts. There it is.
Oh, very
Thank
good.
you, AJ.
Anyway.
Anyway, thank you, AJ.
Uh-huh.
Are you planning on actually stopping in any of the towns, or are you planning on just riding through until you get to Bryn Shander?
Let's see. Let me look at my handy dandy map here.
Map.
Yeah, I should
the
probably
map.
look at the
Should
map.
take about,
then.
I think it's 8 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's only another 2 hours back to Tourmaline, and then the largest part of our trip is going to be Tourmaline to Targus. I think at some point on the road between Tourmaline and Targus, we'll probably like stop and eat a ration.
Yeah,
But
the dogs will probably need a break too.
yeah.
Mhm.
But other than that, I don't think we'll be stopping in a town.
Yeah, we're not like going to hang at a tavern or anything.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I don't think we need
no,
to do that.
no desire to go see Ma.
But it's good to.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, no, because Ma is definitely gonna bring it up.
Yep.
Aw, Alex, bro. Yeah, but we can just sort of stop near the town so that we're not like in a forest or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. What you do is you ride through.
As we ride through.
Just as you're making your journey, as you're heading back to Bryn Shander.
Oh, Ariana's like quiet unless spoken to.
Sheely kind of stays towards the back, and she's sort of mumbling to herself a little bit. And I think maybe after a few hours, she'll approach Raucus.
Okay.
And she says, do you mind if I ask a personal question?
Yes.
Um,
I fucking knew it.
And then
Okay.
and then like seeing her response is just gonna be like, but go ahead.
yeah, because she definitely, like, her whole, like, posture is just
Yeah.
shrinks down.
Yeah.
She perks back up a little bit. She goes, how do you stay shifted like that for so long?
Oh my god.
Interesting. Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, this might be bad actually. I think I need to flip a coin.
Oh.
I don't have one. Can I roll a d2? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
You can roll a D1 if you want. Doesn't do
Okay.
anything. But
I
you can
actually
do
I
it.
didn't decide what number was what.
That's
Oh God. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. 1 is yes, 2 is no. So I'm just gonna roll d2. Nope. God damn it. Roll d2. Shit. What did I say? 2 was no or
No.
yes?
No.
You said it
2
was
was
no.
no. Okay. Okay.
big mood.
Then it is not bad. Yeah. He's just like, what are you talking about?
She goes, you know, I mean, your face, your claws, your, you know,
My
your
body.
your whole body.
Yes.
How do you stay like that?
I mean, I go for a lot of runs, I guess. I do a lot of push-ups.
She leads you back. What did you say?
I eat healthy. I don't really know what you're asking.
So you don't. I'm talking about like your person face. Like this. She points to her own face.
I don't know.
I've never met a person like me before, so.
You're not from. Well, I mean, you're. Zelia looks pretty young, right?
Yeah, she's 25.
Yeah.
A very sheltered 25-year-old.
A very young 25, if you will.
I mean, that's already young, but she definitely acts a little younger just because she is she's sheltered.
Well, there were more people like me. Not for a long while now. This is just what we look like, though. I guess I never thought of looking like something else.
So you're always like that.
For better and for worse.
Does anyone judge you for that?
Judge me? I mean, that's maybe. That's not that's not up to me. It's not up to me to care. That's I tend to stay away from people generally, so I let them think whatever they want.
She still looks a little confused, but she's just like, I guess in her mind she's like, oh, I guess he doesn't like me at all, you know. And she just kind of like she thinks for a moment. She goes, okay, thank you. And then she just kind of slows down and goes towards the back again.
Is it like a dejected kind of thing? Like you're kind of bummed?
Yeah, she's a little bummed that there wasn't that you're a different kind of person, not quite what, you know, not like her.
What can I roll to notice that? Would that be an insight?
That would be insight, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you notice a definite change in her mood.
Did I as you like back off, he kind of like turns and like continues walking, but he like turns his head to the side. He's like, I didn't mean to offend in any way. I just trying to answer your question the best I could, I suppose.
And then she runs back up to him because she can't just leave him like that. she's like, no, I didn't mean that. Like, thank you. No, really, thank you for answering my question. I just, I've never. Here, let me show you. And she shifts.
What does it
Okay.
look like?
Yeah, what does
Sorry.
it look like when she shifts?
Like
So she grows a snout. She definitely has, like, just imagine just a furry, like a full on furry. I think her fur gets a little longer. She gets like a snout. Her eyes do push back a little bit, that to be more animalistic. And her ears are still sort of on the side, but like they kind of push back, but on her, like, she looks a lot more animalistic. And I mean, she keeps her hair though, like she still has that. Her claws, I think, get a little bit longer, like, but she and I think her build is a little bit more up top on her upper body. She's a little bit more a little bit wider, not too much, but a little bit more like built. And so she shows him, and it really, this only lasts for a minute, but she only gives it a couple seconds before she changes back. And she says, "This is what I mean. I just never met anyone like this. So I was hoping that when I left home, I would meet someone like me."
Rackus is like really trying to hide how horrified he is right now.
Oh God.
Oh no.
For reasons.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, this is bad.
But seeing her like shift and then shift back, he's kind of like got like has like a weird look, but then when she shifts back, it's like, I see. I have encountered someone like you before, and it did not pan out well. But I also have not met anybody like you in a long while. And I am not like you either.
Oh man, she looks really upset. I'm sorry. I did it again. I scared someone.
No, it's
and she said, "Thank you for answering my questions. I'll just hang out back here." And she just sort of stops walking and waits until she's like the last person trailing behind.
I think Rackus just doesn't say anything and just continues to walk. Maybe a little off balance for a second, but just continues down the path. Woof. Oh man.
Woof,
Hen,
indeed.
yeah. Oh, is that a joke? Is that a
Yes.
dog joke?
Yeah.
Awoo.
Hen.
No, awoo.
No awoo.
No. Hen would kind of like looks back and forth between the two of them. She's in her little like fucking Edna mode with her big goggles and her big hat, or not hat, but hood. And she goes over to Gili, um, and kind of like trying to comfort her, is like, who put a bee in his bonnet?
Don't.
She
Sorry, that's so funny, Ian.
She whispers to Hen. She goes, I don't usually, I don't like to show that side of me. Did I look scary to you?
Nah, you just looked like one of the dogs, really. Listen, whatever Rackus has going on in his head is his business, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. You're just who you are. Some people are different.
Yeah, that's what my moms say. But
Well, your moms are right, and you should listen to them.
it's hard, you know.
Hen kind of like puts a hand, an arm around Gili's, middle,
Thigh.
because that's where she can reach to, and is like, yeah, life's hard. People are hard sometimes, but what other people think of you, I know that it can hurt, and I know that it can get under your skin, but it's never you. Like, other people's thoughts are their thoughts, and you don't have any control over that, so you just have to, just exist.
I don't think she knows what to say to that, but she kind of forces a smile, a toothy smile.
New mom acquired.
New mom acquired. I knew this would happen. I wasn't going with expectations, but I was hoping.
Hen returns the smile, and hold on one sec. Yeah, okay, so she hands Gili one of these little like fidget toys that she makes as with like her tinkering. And if Gili holds it up to her ear, it kind of emits sort of a soft, almost like white noise sound of like wind through the trees. And she says, I like to make these little things in my spare time. Sometimes if I'm feeling kind of sad or kind of mad or kind of scared, I just like to hold them and kind of fiddle with them, sometimes listen to them. You seem like the kind of person who could probably use that.
She puts it to her ear, and her ears definitely perk right up. Like she does, her ears do the thing where she is like she's listening.
Does she cock her head?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh,
Yes.
a little bit.
Yes.
Yes,
excellent.
Yeah, so cute. Yeah, so she's listening, and she gets a smile back on her face, and she says, "You made this?"
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a. I
Tinker
like
Tailor
old
Soldier Spy.
I'm a Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. You know how it is. Yeah, it's I do it in my downtime. And she kind of knocks on her armor a little bit, and is like, "This stuff is custom too."
That's incredible. I haven't. Man, seriously, leaving home it's it's scary, but like I'm meeting all these people and there's all these things I've never seen before, and I've never seen anything like that or this. And then she holds up the little trinket.
Well, you make me feel very special.
Thank you. Can I keep it?
Of course, yeah, that one's yours.
I promise I won't lose it. And she puts it back.
If you do, I can make another one. Don't
I
worry
promise
about
I
it.
won't lose it. Drops it in the snow immediately.
She would do something like that.
I would do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's pretty happy with that.
Pure.
I have a question, Jill.
I have an answer, Ian.
What's the date in game?
In game, the date is. I actually have a calendar and I'm keeping track of it. The date should be. Let me pull up the map. Or calendar. Should be the 12th of Kythorn.
Okay, cool.
The new moon will be in 3 days.
How many days are
Right.
we from Somerset?
Summer solstice?
Summer solstice?
The summer solstice is 8 days away. Summer
Okay.
tide, the month, is about 18 days away.
Okay. Cool.
As you are kind of getting closer to Targos, the sky darkens a little bit more than usual, and a dark cloud kind of rolls in overhead, and I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws as a sudden hailstorm
Oh shit.
strikes.
I mustn't forget I'm blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Nice job, Zeely.
Yeah. Got that
Nice.
monk's dex.
All right, everybody passed.
We did it.
So you are able to
Dodging.
kind of avoid. One of them just barely grazes Rakis's arm. And as the hailstone grazes Rakis's arm, Rakis turns invisible.
What?
Can we roll to see if we see him turn invisible, or is it just like, where did Rackus go?
You can give me a perception check.
Cool.
Hoy, where'd the big cat go?
Oh, well, she's listening to her thing.
What does it feel like to be invisible?
Well, you don't notice you're invisible at first. I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
think.
that was really my question. Do I notice it?
No, Alriana is the only one who sees that it happens as soon as the hailstone grazes against Rakis's arm.
Oh, how big are these hails?
They're tiny. They're
Okay.
they're very small. It's not like golf ball sized hail. It's small hail.
Yeah, because we would get like bludgeoning damage
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
that's what I
Like
said.
this is the kind of hail where it's like you pass the saving throw, you're not gonna take any damage. Kind of hail. It is definitely like baby hail.
Ariane's gonna pick one of the pieces up off the ground.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Rub it on your arm.
Rub.
See if you turn invisible.
Alrion, you have heard about this kind of weather before, but you've never seen it in the material plane. This is definitely magic hail.
It's magic hail.
It is
It's
what-
magic hail.
it's magic hail. It is what you would recognize in the Feywild as wild magic hail. And that getting struck by this kind of hail produces a random magical effect on you.
Cool.
Ariane gets like excited, like I recognize this. This is wild magic hail. It is. I don't know what it's doing here. It's from the Feywild.
Rack is still not realizing he's invisible. Like turns around and is like, "Well, we better watch out then."
Can we hear him?
Yeah, you can hear him. He's just invisible.
Rockets,
Fucking, she like looking around like.
Rockets, you got struck by the hail. You are invisible for the moment.
Can I see my hands, or am I invisible to myself
I
as well?
think you're invisible to yourself as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you like
think
reach up a hand and you don't see your hand in front of your
Yeah,
face.
I like go
It
to
is
look at my
very
hands,
freaky.
and then I like. I think he might fall over.
You all see a big smush of a lion shape
Oh my
in
god,
the
a big
snow.
dent.
Yeah, the big lion shape.
Like,
It's a butt shape.
A big butt shape.
Alrion will help him up. Like, we'll crouch down and like feel for his arm and like, here, I'll help.
He almost certainly just like hits you in the head on accident because he just, like, can't find anything, and just like you feel two huge paws like grab you, both your whole arm.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Incredible.
thank you. Do you know how long this lasts usually?
Do I know, Jill?
How long does invisibility last?
Usually, I think that's a minute. It's like
Invisibility? Invisibility is an hour.
Yeah, so
Or
it'll
until
last
you
an
take an
hour.
action.
Or until you, until you
Cast a spell,
cast a
attack,
spell or
make
attack.
a spill, make an ability check.
Okay.
No, it's just attacking or casting spells.
Ah, okay. Well, you could when I was invisible before in the mine, when I attacked, it went away. So you could try and punch something.
Punch a tree.
Is there a tree around to punch?
No, but there's
Don't
a
think so.
rock.
tiny hand
Okay.
from the back is like, you could punch me if you want. I probably deserve it.
When?
Uh,
No.
She's like, no.
he like stumbles over to the rock, and you just hear like tempting, and then I don't know, I'm just gonna kick the rock, I guess.
All right. You kick the rock, and you are no longer invisible.
I would
Weird
like
spell.
to use my new class ability.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you gonna look for a portal?
Yeah. Just because this is an extraplanar phenomenon, I want to see if there's a portal within 1 mile of me.
Okay. Let's see. Do. Within 1 mile, there is not a portal.
I like that you have to measure, though.
I just don't, I'm really bad with distance, so like I can't visualize on this map without measuring. Like,
That's fair. That would be me too.
Well, I mean, you didn't just automatically say no, there isn't, so
Perhaps there are some.
perhaps,
it means there's something somewhere.
perhaps.
I'll never tell.
I'll
I'll never
never tell.
Alright, well. I think we should be good to go.
Yeah, you can even remember like Wild Magic Hail. She is sassy. Wild Magic Hail comes and goes very quickly. It is not like a persistent thing, because otherwise that would just wreak havoc on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one more either Arcana or Survival check. So you can remember, just from what you know of it, that there are 6 known possible outcomes to getting struck by Wild Magic Hail. One is the effects of a Cure Wounds spell. Another is the effect of an Inflict Wounds spell. The third is the effect of a Bless spell. The fourth is that of Invisibility. The fifth is Fireball.
Oh,
And the sixth is Polymorph.
Oh,
does it turn you into a
Wow.
sheep?
No. Alrion knows it's Polymorph, but you know that it might change depending on the environment.
Mm.
yeah, well, Rakis, you're really lucked out what you got hit with. It could have been a fireball. It could have been enough damage to, well, probably hurt you very badly. And it could have turned you into, I don't know, a frog or something.
Seems small and
Right.
undesirable.
I love that reaction. Seems small.
It
That's
certainly would
adorable.
be. That one probably would last an hour, but we'd carry you around until you turned back. Unless you became an invisible frog, then you'd be very difficult to find.
We'd have to follow the hops in the snow.
He kind of chuckles at that. Says, "Well, hopefully it won't come to that. Let's.
Right.
We should continue walking."
Yes.
He kind of straightens up
Jill,
and ignores the big mark he left in the snow. Continues to walk.
This makes me think of one TikTok that's like, oh, I fell in the snow, and it was like it's like a person silhouette, but then like a really big dick too. Carved out dick. It's so funny.
I'm thinking of the fucking Vine where the guy just keeps tripping and tripping and tripping and like can't
And then he throws his
The
shovel.
one where he's trying to shovel the snow? Yes.
Yes. Jill,
Yes.
would I, as an artificer, Hen is curious if, like, bottling this or something, or, like, taking some of this weird hail would be useful to her as, like, a magical
It would
item
not.
or component.
You would be able to tell, and Alrion would be able to tell you that once it hits the ground or hits a target, it loses its magical properties.
Gotcha. Coolio.
I think invisibility can can it affect objects? Hold on.
I believe it does specify you target a creature.
Yeah, so no, the magical hail would not be able to affect would not be able to polymorph your building because only true polymorph can do an object, I believe. It would not be able to bless, inflict wounds, or cure wounds on your building. It would not be able to turn it invisible. However,
Could fireball the building, huh?
probably could fireball a building, but I'm pretty sure this specifies just creatures.
Or else it would really be a disaster.
Yeah, it really truly would.
Disastrous storm.
No, it just affects creatures. But you are able to make it to Targos. Are you stopping in Targos for anything?
How are the dogs doing?
Not
I don't think
Target.
so.
Did we want to eat?
I think we needed to eat at some point
Yeah, I think you
between
ate-
Targus and Tourmaline.
You ate probably sometime before the hail.
Okay, I'll take off one ration then.
Oh,
One
yeah.
ration.
Not 9, not 19.
I think let me check the fucking sled.
The fucking sled.
Sled. Where's my sled?
Slemmed.
Where's my sled sheet?
Nice. It's in player handouts, I think, called Dog Sled.
Dog sleds. But this one I can't.
It says can be Dog Sled, not Dog Sleds.
Why am I?
It
Oh,
should be
player
at the very
handouts.
bottom.
There it is, down there. Yeah, okay. I guess Hen probably eats some of Obelis's rations that are on the thing, because, again, I don't have any money for chicken nuggets.
Oh my god, Gilly will share like some bread or something.
Does Hen ask to take the ration, or does she just take it?
I think she would ask. She would be like, is it, I mean, I can just wait until we're in town. I don't have to eat, but if
God.
No, you need to keep your strength up, and Alrion mumbles something under their breath.
What was that?
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can hear it. I don't have good perception. Fucking
You
snowing.
barely heard what I was saying at like outside voices.
Yeah.
You got distracted by a really pretty bird.
Aww.
Actually, wait, are there birds here? Probably not.
Yeah, there's
There
birds.
was, there was a penguin.
Fucking penguin.
Fucking
Chancellor-
Arctic penguin.
There's an
Chancellor's
axe beak
little
chilling
monkey
around.
was probably like fucking around on the sled, and Hen was like, "Chancer, stop that! Stop! It's not your stuff."
Fucking stealing people's clothes and shit. Like those monkeys in is it India that they steal people's clothes? Like
Oh my
just-
God.
Probably,
yeah.
I bet that she's looking. I think that she's looking for like treats to give the dogs. That's what Chancer's up to.
Undoubtedly, there are treats in that
Oh yeah,
sled.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's probably
But I don't
also
I think that Hen Hen takes Chancer away from the sled before Chancer finds them. But
I think there's also some very stale weed macaroons.
No.
I mean, it's only been a couple days. I'm sure they're not that stale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
And
still
you're in
it'll
a
give you the high.
you're pretty much in a freezer, so
yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna say they're floating around.
they're floating around
They're
somewhere
there.
in there.
There's probably like 5 of them or something.
I think Hen is still like kind of sees Alrion and is like, I don't want to intrude. I understand that this is not my place. It's not my things. I'm new here. It's not a big deal.
I'm new in town.
I'm new in town. Pepper in the fact that I am gay.
For backstory, I will pepper in the fact that I am gay. Yeah, so you, are you all stopping in Targos, or are you heading just straight to Bryn Shander?
I think we're heading straight to Bryn Shander.
Alright.
Yeah.
You reach Bryn Shander at about 6 p.m. It is getting pretty dark outside. People are starting to go to the taverns or their homes.
Yep.
We wave to them. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Good night.
Are y'all staying in Bryn Shander for the night, or are you heading straight to wherever your
yeah,
next place
we're
is?
not
Yeah.
traveling through the night.
Yeah, it's
I
too,
don't want
it's
to
too
travel in the
late.
night. It's too spooky.
Too spooky.
It's been a long day.
Oh no, I think the old tokens are still on here. Yep.
Oof.
No, trigger. There we go. Much better.
Much
Ah.
better.
Hen is so small.
I love that Hen is just slightly smaller. So cute. Are you considered
think
a
I-
small like creature?
Yeah,
I-
gnomes are small.
Small creature, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
How do I only have 2 fewer hit points than Raucus?
How much con you got, baby?
I've got only a +1 modifier to con.
Rackus, do you have a plus to your con, or is it a
I've
flat
got a
zero?
+3 to my con.
Why are you that low on hit points then, my
Okay.
guy?
You
That
should have a
doesn't-
lot of hit points, my guy. You get a D12.
Guys.
Oh, let's see. At first
Yeah,
level,
average is 6.
At first level, you should have 15.
and then it should be an additional 18 from there. Should be at 33 hit points. No, wait.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't add my. That's what it is. I didn't add my.
No,
Oh.
sorry, I'm wrong. It's additional 2 levels, an additional 16 from there. So 31, right? I don't.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, it would be an additional 9. No, you're right. It would be an additional 9 per level, so it'd be 18. So it'd be
Okay.
33.
Yeah, good. I was correct.
Yeah. I just forgot to add my con both times. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank God we caught that before.
Yeah, for
Yeah, for
real.
real.
I was like, there's no way me, a ranger,
No,
has...
it would be more than that. It would be an additional 20, so you should be at 35.
Okay. Why
'Cause
would it be an additional?
the
point?
average is 7 for a D12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What?
6 for a D10. I was gonna say.
Yeah, 6 is a D10. It's always half the number plus 1.
Oh, okay.
So you
Uh,
should be at
Fake
35.
average. Okay, I'm at 35.
There we
I'm
go.
healthy.
There we go. Now we got a beefy boy.
Feeling
Also,
healthy,
I
wealthy, and
cannot.
wise.
Jill, can you fix Alrion's token? I can't see their HP or their name on their token.
Absolutely.
I can see it.
Well, that's because
You
you're
can see
the
it 'cause you're
controller of the
them.
token.
Thank you.
Ding dong.
You're not me. I'm me.
Hi, me, he says.
It'd be me.
It's because I
Alright.
didn't have. I need to change the default token. There we go.
Wait a second. Okay, so if you have +1 to con, are you supposed to?
Oh my god. We can't do this right now. We're not going to get into combat today. We will fix hit
Every
points
time you
later.
level up- Yeah, every time you level up, you do the average plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, yeah, then I should be okay. Yeah, I should be
Cool.
good. Yeah. Should be at
I believe you're
21.
right because we have the same con mod and we also both have D8s.
Okay, cool. I was just like,
So
did
we're
I?
the same.
Am I okay? Cool.
All right. So I don't know where everybody is resting for the night, but Alrion goes to stay in Alex's cottage for the night, and I've written a fun little fic about that.
It's great.
I
it's
still
fun.
need to
it's
read
not
it.
bad at all.
Is that this night or is that before?
That is this night.
Okay.
Okay. I will read this after the session. I did not have
So
time to
just
read
like
it
half.
today.
That's okay.
I helped a little
It's
bit.
It's cathartic.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, where are the rest of you fools staying?
Sheely turns to Hen because she's not gonna talk to Arrakis right now.
Oof.
She is the new Alrion.
Jeez.
Yeah, but Rakis feels guilty about this.
Oh!
She says, "Do you know where we can stay around here? I mean, I stayed in one of the places, but I don't know like what's the best place to stay, or if I have some gold if we want to room up, or what do you want to do?"
Hen says, yeah, I believe that there's a pretty nice inn here in town. I'll probably have to wash dishes for my night because I'm a little bit shit out of cash at the moment.
That's okay. I can take care of it.
Aw.
And she does look at Rakis, and she goes, she kind of does like a crooked forced smile, toothy smile, very obviously forced, and she goes, well, what are you doing for the night?
Just a quick clarifying question. I know Obelisk said we split his gold, but did we? Did we do that?
No, we have not
You've
done
not
that yet. I
split the
don't
gold
think.
yet, no.
Cool. How much does a room at the Northlook cost?
Oh, it's in the Legend Keeper somewhere.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault. It's just that I need to open it up.
Yeah, I mean, I have it open. Let me just.
Grand Chander, the Northlook.
Yes.
The North.
5 silver a night,
Oh,
or
okay.
yeah, or 8 silver a night for a double, or 2 GP for a suite.
My first thought was Rakis would offer to buy a suite and then take up the entire queen size bed and leave the two of you with the cot.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds like
Incredible.
Rakis.
The sad thing is, Geely would just curl up in the corner, probably.
No.
If she was told that she wouldn't be allowed to bed, she'd be like, okay.
No, I think Rakis says typically I will stay at the Northlook, and then he looks at Hen and says, if you are short on funds, I can front you a room for the two of you and one for myself.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm a little bit low right now. I need to. I had some medical expenses I had to take care of.
I have 42 gold. That's that's a lot more than I've ever had. So I think I can take care of our room if
You better not go advertising that around. It's
Is that
a
bad?
dangerous thing to do. Yeah.
Okay.
God. Geely, please. My child.
Yeah,
I think
she's a
Rakus-
monk. She's never had that much money before.
Oh my god.
She does not
God.
understand.
Incredible.
I think Rakus stands up and says, if we're talking about turning in, I think I would rather do that sooner than later.
Aye, sounds good.
To the north look.
Yeah,
To the north.
north look. You head to the north look, and as you enter, you see who to Rackus is kind of familiar faces. Several individuals that you are familiar with. You see Hlyn kind of relaxing. You see Scramsax, the proprietor. You see several regulars at the inn. And as you enter, the stuffed knucklehead trout above the hearth turns its head, Billy Bass style, and starts singing.
Oh my god.
It's our
Oh my
friend.
god, what? Oh my
Old
god,
Bitey
what?
sings. Did you not know that?
No, but I didn't think he was going to sing
Uh,
right now.
Is he gonna sing us some kind of fucking riddle?
Says there's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is I do not know, must be under all that snow. And then it goes back to being regular. Old Bitey.
Hey, that was really fun.
I think
What do you think it means?
I think as we pass Old Bitey, Rakus just says, "Fuck you, Old Bitey." I think Rakus hates Old Bitey as much as I love Old Bitey.
I think Hen asks the proprietor, what's that about?
Oh, you know, he just does that sometimes. Usually he tries to snap at folks, but sometimes he'll just sing that little tune right there. Don't know what it means.
Wait, you don't have you don't know why he does it?
I didn't catch the thing.
Oh, he's
Can
real?
Can I take? Is that alright if I take a look at it? I won't take
mean,
it off of the wall or nothing. I'm just curious.
as long as you don't ruin it.
I won't ruin it. Yeah, I just want to take a minute and cast Identify on Old Bitey to see what the fuck
to
is up.
cast Identify on Old Bitey, you first of all have to have that 100 gold piece item.
Oh fucking god!
And second of all, you would also have to touch Old Bitey.
Well, I would touch Old Bitey, but I forgot about the fucking pearl. I guess I can't say that the 100 GP gem
No.
that's in my monkey.
No.
Fine, I won't cast Identify on Old Bitey. This spell sucks. I'm sorry. Fire needing 100 GP is such garbage.
You only need the 100 GP once, though.
I know, but it's still garbage. One spell.
It's a very useful spell.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's a useful spell.
It's
It
a
helps you
useful
figure
spell,
out
but
what
there's a lot of
things do
useful-
before you
there's a lot
start
of useful
attuning to
spells
them.
that aren't- There's a lot of useful spells that don't cost 100 GP, like, as an entry point.
I mean, a lot of, like, things that'll tell you what something does.
It's also a ritual that you get to cast as many times as you want without
Yeah.
using a spell slot.
Yeah, you can
Right.
not
Fine,
use spell slots.
I get it. Fine. I understand. You don't have to rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just letting you know. There is a reason. We're
Yeah,
giving you the
rub it
reason.
in.
You did have 100 gold,
You
and
decided
you
for a
spent
monkey
it
instead.
elsewhere. You know,
I got it on a monkey. I don't regret it.
no regrets.
Hey, no regrets.
Fine, I won't cast Identify on the fish right now. Can I do an Arcana check on it though?
Yeah. Give me a dex save first.
Okay.
Let's see. You're gonna take Old Bitey chomps your hand for 2 damage as you get
Oh.
close.
You old so-and-so.
Oh no, are you okay?
Ate that
Just
fucking
like
fish.
shakes hand. It's
Rackets, I
fine.
ate that fucking fish. It's definitely a stuffed fish. You cannot tell
Not even a good
anything
Arcana
else.
check.
Yeah.
Let's go to bed.
It seems really good, but it's really mean.
Yeah.
I invaded his personal space. I understand.
Do I need to make a bite counter for Old Bitey?
Yes.
I don't know if anyone else is gonna do it though. It can always stay forever one.
Yeah.
You know.
One, yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless Gilly's gonna buy the room, Rakus was gonna get a room with 2 beds for them and 1 bed for himself. A separate room with 1 bed for himself.
Gilly is willing to pay for a room for the 2 of them.
Cool.
Nice.
How much would that be?
It is.
I just X'd out of a spot. Hold on. I think it was. Hold on. Let me find my. Where the hell it was. There it is. A double is 8 silver and a single is 5 silver. So 13 silver.
How many silver and a gold?
10.
10.
Okay.
Silver pieces are dimes.
Okay.
You can probably just give a whole
so-
gold as a little tip.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll do that because I'm like, fuck it.
Right.
Excellent. We
Jill, is there an
all sleep.
ATM I can go to trade out all my gold for Electrum?
How about you
I'm gonna
eat
kick
my
your
shorts
ass.
instead?
The worst.
It's never not funny to me.
It's good. It's fucking good.
Electrum's just a funny currency.
It is. It's a very funny currency. Ha ha. Hee
Funny.
hee. Ho ho.
I would like some water deep harbor moons.
God.
We're moving on. We're going to bed.
We're going to bed.
Ian redeemed hydrate. Everybody take a drink.
I took
I
a
already
drink.
did.
Good.
Don't make me
Um,
drink it.
Can I get everybody to roll me a D100, please?
Oh, is it
Love
dream
to.
time?
Yeah, we're gonna see if anybody has a dream.
Oh, Arion has a dream.
Oh, then Ariane doesn't need to roll
Okay.
because we've already established. Okay, nobody
Oh
else has.
man.
Nobody else has dreams tonight.
What if I want to have a dream?
Well, you can describe whatever your dream is if you want to describe your dream. I'm just saying you don't have any DM granted dreams.
Actually, I think Rakus has a nightmare.
Oh,
Oh,
Rakus,
no.
buddy.
Go ahead and describe Rakus's nightmare.
It is. He is alone in the darkness, and he is just overcome with this feeling of dread, and he feels a heat from behind him that he knows better than any feeling that he has ever had. And he turns around and he sees his village on fire. And he knows what happened the first time he saw this. And I think this time he turns and runs the opposite direction. But the heat does not let up. And it just gets hotter and hotter and hotter until he is just like fully consumed by it. And then he wakes up, and it's not good.
Oh.
So
Oh
that's fun.
no, my boy.
yeah,
I was gonna say he wakes up in a sweat, but I'm guessing he doesn't sweat.
He's probably
'Cause he's a-
panting.
he wakes up panting. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitty's pants.
kitties pant?
Are cats
little
like dogs
sandpaper
where
tongue.
they sweat specifically through their paw pads?
I think so. I've seen some
Yeah.
sweaty paw prints walking around this apartment before.
Sweaty palms. Knees
Palms-
weak, palms
paw-
sweaty.
Peeps sweaty.
Paws sweaty.
Paws
Um,
sweaty, mom spaghetti.
Being
Scrappy's been
sweaty.
doing this thing where he just lays totally like flat on the ground lately. He'll like sprawl his entire body out because it's so hot.
Son.
Oh, Scrappy.
I was gonna ask you earlier today about Scrappy. I feel like it's been a while since I've heard anything about the boy.
He's been very well behaved for the most part.
Wow. So no news is good news.
Yeah.
What a good boy.
Yeah. Let me find a picture of him flat.
Flat boy. Flat fuck Friday.
Flat Fuck Friday.
Does anybody else have dreams they would like to describe?
Hen has a
Jesus.
dream. Hen can have a dream.
Okay.
Little a dream.
And can have a little
is a
dream.
Hen's
treat.
isn't as dramatic. I think that Hen has just this kind of also kind of fire in the dream. There's some fire in the dream, like she's sitting looking into like a hearth, and there's voices behind her and they're kind of muffled and she can't quite make them out, and her I have to do wait, I can't remember which her like right arm hurts a lot in her sleep. And when she wakes up she's kind of wincing. She wouldn't sleep in her armor. Gili, you're gonna notice if they're sharing a room tonight that Hen is missing her right arm.
Oh yeah, Sheely does like if she is like, you know, taking off her clothes and armor or whatever, like she'd probably do the thing where she's like her eyes keep shifting over out of curiosity, but like it doesn't ask about it. She tries to be sly about it, but I don't know how well she'd
I think Hen would kind of like give a little bit of a smirk, and points at her armor, which she's now doffed. She's taken off. That's the doff, right? That's doffing is taking it off. She's taken off her armor and she points at it and with her left arm, which is the one she has, and she says, I remember earlier I said that was custom?
Yeah.
Custom in a couple of different ways, but one of them is that it does it gives me and she kind of gestures to her missing arm, makes it act like an arm again.
I'm, of course, this is a thing for Scout. I thought she just had armor, but no, she has a missing arm. So on brand.
I know.
I'm poking fun at you. It's fine.
I did it. This wasn't it originally, but then I was reading about the fucking armor that she gets as an armorer, and one of the things was like, if you're missing a limb, it acts as a limb, like it becomes a prosthetic. And I was like, well, now I fucking have to. I can't not.
It's your brand. Anyway,
I mean, there's a pun there too. Armor.
Ian, I swear to God.
I need to inform you that Allison has been asleep this whole time, but woke up to react to my pun.
Incredible. I mean, that's wifey energy. So, Gili. So she definitely, I think because Hen brought it up, she sort of looks at it more, like she approaches and, you know, she looks at it curiously, and she, you know, she smiles and she goes, "This is what you meant about being different, huh?"
Yeah, Hen has like a big smile and says, this is one of the ways that you could be different.
Her tail starts wagging, and she goes, "Well, I guess I don't feel so much like an outcast. I don't know. It's weird, right? Like being different."
Being different is weird. Existing is weird. But you find other people who are different. We might not be different in exactly the same way, but we're both be different.
Yeah, she smiles at that. Yeah, that's really it. That's all I got. Oh no, she says, I guess when they're settling into bed, she like I think that they're because they have two separate beds, right?
Mhm.
And Gigli does the thing where she's like, "Hey,
Yeah, what's up, Sheedy?
did you catch their names earlier?" I'm too afraid to ask.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Hen like smiles in the darkness and is like, yes, the big one is Rakis and the smaller one is Alrion.
Okay, all right, Marcus. All right, okay. She's like repeating it to herself.
I can write it down for you in the morning if you want.
They're in Danica's letter, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Oh, maybe they are. I didn't think about that.
She can't read.
No,
No, here's the thing. There were 4 names in the letter, so like.
Yeah.
So it's like which ones are who, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's like.
Oh my god, imagine her accidentally calling one of us Alec.
Ooh.
Oh, I as a player cannot do that. I don't have the heart for that.
So you're Alec, right?
Fuck,
God.
no. But yeah, because I know, being someone with ADHD, I can learn someone's name but then immediately forget it too. Or like I mix people's faces with names, so that is, she doesn't have ADHD, but she, it's just that sort of situation where it's like, okay, let me just repeat it a couple times, then I'll remember it.
Yeah, I'm so lucky that everybody at work has their name written across their chest.
Yeah,
Thank
damn.
God. I only know because I got hired in quarantine that like I don't know people's faces, and it scares me if I ever see them in person. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I
mean,
just know
straight
names.
up.
I don't know faces. I'm
When I
going to be in panic mode.
When I was teaching, I would use the seating chart to remember students' names because I had like over 100 students, and I had to remember all their names, and it was hard.
Well, that makes sense because I remember teachers just doing that in general, honestly.
But
And then they start switching seats.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason we had a seating chart. No other reason, just so that I could remember their names. Just kidding, there were other reasons. But it certainly helped. So yeah, Scout, if you would like to describe Hen's dream. I don't think we actually got into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a little distracted with the arm thing. So that happens like before they go to sleep. No.
Was that me? Did I do that?
No, it was me.
Okay.
I said before, like, we get to, because I actually did describe the dream. I said that she's looking at a fire and she hears voices behind her that she can't really make out, and her right arm hurts in the dream, and when she wakes up, like, she's cringing and, clutching at where her arm should be, and it's not there.
Gotcha.
But that's about it. Like a less like concrete dream than Rakis.
Yes.
But
okay.
that's why I started talking about the
I
arm,
also got
like,
distracted by the arm thing. Is what happened.
That's fair.
Gigli's dream is just a general like her teeth are falling out dream.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like, I have that dream all the time, so I'm like,
I don't have that dream. Jesus.
I don't have the teeth. I don't have the teeth dream.
Oh,
I have I don't have a shirt.
Yeah, I have the
shirt.
clothing dreams. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
We have.
I've never had a teeth falling out dream, but I've had my teeth are really loose dream.
Oh,
I have
somehow that's worse.
Somehow worse.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. We Alrion it, only has to trance, and while they
Right.
do take a lot longer to get their rest in, they probably go to the North Look early in the morning to wait for people to come down, and they're just kind of sitting there, maybe with a cup of water or juice or something.
Juice.
Juice probably is hard to come by in the Dale.
Yeah, I
from
imagine.
concentrate
Well,
orange
there's
juice.
like berry juices.
Okay,
It'd
yeah.
be like raspberry juice, I guess.
They have an
It's mostly
acai
from
yogurt swirl,
Yeah, it is a lot of things from concentrate though.
like
Where you,
Mom
like-
used to make.
Yeah, well you'll like mix it with the snow and then heat it up to
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
yeah. I swim
Who-
today.
Who comes down first?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, I think you get there and Rackus runs up from behind you and like also is coming up to the door because he
Oh, yeah.
his morning run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's gotta go for
actually,
his
I just
run.
remembered at the end of my fic, Alrion did meet Rackus on the way, like on his morning run, and they went back to the tavern together.
Well, that's nice.
Okay, yeah, that works.
If that works.
Yeah, I hadn't read the second half of it. Sorry.
No worries. It's not going anywhere.
That's true. It's going right on Mom's fridge. Is where it's going.
It's very
Aw.
sad.
Okay, so of Hen and Jili, who's going to be down first then?
I think Gili will wait for Hen.
Yeah, Hen like I bet wakes up kind of early and has to gets herself all prepped for the day, puts her in her armor so that she has an arm again.
Oh, I forgot. So Hen definitely sees Gili with her hair just out. Like her hair doesn't fall down; it falls out. Like it's just like
I think Hen probably like takes a brush out of her like traveling things and is like, "Do you want me to take a whack at that? It looks.
I mean,
Is your hair
I-
okay?"
sure, it just takes a while to brush. I just don't really do it anymore. I mean, sometimes, but
I mean, we got time. I can brush your hair if you want.
okay, sure.
Yeah, all right. We take a few minutes to brush Sheely's hair.
Aw, that's sweet.
It probably takes like 15 minutes because she has to work. She has to work from the ends and go
Right
like,
at the very end. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and has
yeah.
to like
Work up.
keep and it's still very like still thick hair, still very like coarse, but at least it's not all tangled.
I think Chancer is also like playing with Sheely's tail.
Oh my god, so cute. And Gili definitely is like swaying her tail on purpose so that Chancer will play.
I love that.
Yeah, and as Hen is brushing Sheely's hair, she's like, "Oh yeah, you'll never hear the end of Chancer now. She's just gonna follow you around."
She's cute.
Pure.
Thanks, I made her myself.
Wait, you hold on. Wait a second. I mean, it's amazing that you made this, and then she pulls out her, her fancy new toy, and she goes, "But you made her?"
Well, she was a toy that I had when I was little. Been in the house for a while, but I've been tinkering and I learned some things. I learned about how to make a little.
Make
The
a little guy.
technical term is homunculus. She has a heart inside of her, and Hen kind of pokes Chancer's chest where you can see like stitches up like the chest of this little monkey. And when I say stuffed toy, I mean like a stuffed animal. I don't mean taxidermied, just to be clear.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And says I read in a book how to make a heart for a little homunculus, and I made it, and I put it in Chatser, and she helps me out sometimes. She can do a couple of things. She can deliver spells for me if it's a spell that I need to make contact with something. She can help me or my friends if they need it. She's a nice little thing, but she's got a personality of her own as well.
That's crazy. All I know is to meditate and punch.
Hey,
That's
that's a
about
good
it.
start.
It's a great start.
It's a good start, yeah. Yeah, and I think that she just enjoys her hair being brushed.
Who doesn't, TBH?
I know,
Yeah.
it's lovely.
It's nice.
Actually, the other day I was having a legit, like, I'm not sure if it was an anxiety attack or a panic. I know the difference, but I'm not sure which one it was. But Emily came, my, fiance, she came to, over to me and was like talking me down and like brushing my hair, and it helped a whole lot.
Sounds nice. So yeah, you two go down and you see Rakis and Alrian waiting for you.
I hope you weren't waiting too long.
We're fine.
Aye, well, suppose we should
Probably
get on the road.
something to eat. Oh, yeah.
We should get something to eat and then get on the road.
Yeah, breakfast this morning is pretty standard fare. Bread, bacon, eggs.
Now, I haven't decided if Gilia's actually ever eaten meat, because monks typically don't eat meat.
Oh, interesting.
Do they not?
I mean,
I think it's a personal choice.
Maybe her mom's didn't.
Yeah, her mom's may have not, but I don't think... I mean, she's a dog.
Yeah, Timaeus isn't a vegetarian.
I have to decide that, but I think that...
It's true, as a dog, she might need
she probably...
meat protein.
If anything, she probably did. I think if anything, maybe her moms were like vegetarian, but they probably gave her some meat.
Ethically sourced meat.
Yeah, something like that, where it's like, okay, these were well cared for, free range, but in like the real free range way, sort of thing. Yeah. Free range cow or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, she's not from the Dale, so she probably would have had a greater variety in types of meat than anyone who has lived in the Dale pretty much permanently.
That's true. They have like fish.
It is a lot of fish. There's some like
some
goats,
venison.
Goat. There's some sheep, like really thick woolly sheep.
Oh yeah.
Moose.
Seal.
Fuzzy cows.
Oh, fuzzy cows.
Are there Highland cows here?
Sure, why not? We gotta get the milk
Beautiful.
somehow. Big fluffy chickens.
Seals.
I did say seals, yes.
Oh, okay. You gotta have the seals for the blubber nuggets.
Oh, gross.
Don't ever say those words ever again.
Disgusting. Ian is banned for saying blubber nuggets.
Blubber nuggets is what my boobs are.
Oh no!
Blubber nuggets is what my boobs
That's just those boobs are. I'm for real.
They
oh,
are.
No.
It's all fat.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
We eat our food. We get on the road.
Yeah, so you are getting on the road. My question is, are you heading to Caer Dineval or are you heading to Goodmead?
I mean, Gigli was very passive. Like, she is willing to go to Goodmead first.
Yeah, as the new person here, or one of the two new people here, Hen is very much like default to whatever the two experienced party members who have gone through recent traumas want to do.
Yeah, and also, like, we were, sent to help, so we're just kind of like, whatever your mission is. I mean, us players, we know what that is, but
Right.
as characters,
Well, while it sounds important to go after thefts in Goodmead, if someone's safety is in danger, we should probably check out Dineval first.
Marks for me.
Smart idea. But it sure is 10.5 hours away.
I don't know that Goodmead would be a whole lot closer.
Goodmead would be 6 hours.
Certainly is. Yeah.
Okay, well, it is about 40% closer.
Yeah.
But yes, Rackus
And it's
agreed.
so close to Dugan's Hole.
All right, so if you are headed to Caer Dineval, because I did not prep for Caer Dineval, I think that's where we're. And it is almost 10:30.
Yeah.
I think that is a fair place to stop off if that seems good with y'all.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
hell yeah.
Well,
Good session.
good session.
Yeah.
I hope y'all had fun. Love these new characters. Love these new interactions.
The dynamic is good.
Nobody died.
Nobody
Nobody
died.
died. We did not
Um,
do any combat.
We also didn't battle anything.
No
so it's-
combat, very few rolls, but a lot of fun.
You know, if Jill had rolled a 5 instead of a 4 on that D6, Rackus would have gotten fireballed, so
That
he
is
could have
true.
died.
Could have died.
It's true.
Well, and so I wasn't gonna have like because Rackus didn't fail the dex save, so it wasn't gonna be one of the damagey ones. It was going to either be Cure Wounds, which would have done nothing, Bless, Invisibility, or the Polymorph one.
It'd
So,
be funny if it was blessed just because he did not go for
I know.
the fortune.
Yeah.
That would have been very funny. Thank you all to those of you in chat who came and hung out with us for a little while today. Hope you enjoyed. If you are interested in joining our Discord, we have a Discord where you can find such things as the alluded to fic that Ian wrote about Alrion coping with the death of Elik and Obelisk. You can find lots of really cool art, like the stuff we showed during our pause. Can hang out with us. You can see pictures of Scrappy,
Yeah.
which are always worth
there.
it.
Some pictures.
Scrappy's wonderful.
This sweet boy.
He's a sweet, sweet boy, and we love him. If you want to follow us on social media, you can follow us on any of those socials. If you don't have to. I'm not your mom. Or am I?
Oh no! Are you?
Mom?
Mom?
So we use Roll20 Plus as our virtual tabletop. We use a lot of different supplements for character creation and so like subclasses, races, all that sort of thing. We also, the one that we use pretty much for all of our characters is the Ancestral Weapons supplement, which is just really cool at making custom weapons for your characters that kind of grow alongside them. Very neat. Highly recommend that.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's a great supplement.
Very cool.
We also use, or I've been using a lot of, for the random encounters on the roads, I've been using Encounters in the Far North and the Knuckleheads and Other Such Curiosities. Great books, or great PDFs rather, that you can find on DM's Guild. All of the links will be in our video on YouTube. Links to all of the store pages or DM's Guild pages for these sites, or supplements rather. Our party token art is done by Scout and Libby. Our maps are from the Rime and the Frostmaiden module for Roll20, as well as some with 2-minute tabletop and dungeon draft. Our static graphics for the stream are done on Incarnate. Our token creator is rolladvantage.com/tokenstamp. Music, I'm still working out, but when we have music, it will be done by Arcane Anthems. And special thanks to Legend Keeper, which is where we keep our wiki and notes. I've already shouted out Frog of the Week in the chat, but I'll post it again because y'all should listen to Frog of the Week. Anybody have any other things they would like to promote this week?
On Sunday, an episode of a podcast called Eye of the Duck is coming out. I'm editing that episode. It has Griffin Newman on it from The Tick and the Blank Check podcast and the George Lucas talk show. He'll be on talking about the movie Spaceballs with the hosts. So I'll be editing that, and it'll come out on Sunday. The show is called Eye of the Duck, and it's about the scenes in movies that encapsulate like the whole vibe of the movie. It's
God, that
a very
sounds
cool
like
show.
the exact shit I would want to listen to.
Yeah,
Holy
like,
crap.
Eye of the
That's fucking rad.
Eye of the Duck is a great podcast. I need to listen to more of it, but I did listen to the one that Persia Berlin did on Phantom of the Paradise, which was very good. I recommend.
God, that sounds like entirely my shit. Holy crap.
Hmm.
Love
It's a great
movies.
podcast.
It's a good time. Dom and Adam are very good at talking about movies.
Yeah. My last time I think I shouted out that I had commissions open. I just want to say thanks to everybody who got commissions from me, including 2 people on this call. I'm all sold out of commissions right now, but I'll be opening up again once I'm done with my queue. If you ever want some art, I do a lot of stupid and good art for this campaign. I do token commissions. If you ever want,
Yeah.
I do podcast art.
Avatar.
Yeah. Scout does it all and does it real well.
Thank
Hell yeah.
you.
Cannot recommend Scout's work enough.
Scrappy
Thank
just tried to
you.
climb on top of my laptop.
Hell yeah,
Scrappy.
Scrappy. Cause trouble.
It's attention. Is it attention time?
It is
I think it
attention
is.
time for him.
And I don't know when it's coming out, but there is a podcast that I know AJ is editing. I believe you edit those, right, AJ,
Do
for
edit
10
those,
Very Big
yeah.
Books, and I'm doing cover art. So check out 10 Very Big Books. I've done some art for them. That's a fun podcast too. AJ's on it and also edits it.
Yeah. Scout just did art for an episode that will be out on. Where's the date? Sometime the end of this month, beginning of next month. So that'll be fun. It'll be about Orb Scepter Throne. Scout drew us some great tarot art.
Oh,
Very
shit,
good.
That was
sounds
it was a
dope.
very fun one.
So good.
Yeah.
Is this weird to plug if I say to watch Archer season 12?
No, it is
because I
not
work-
weird to plug.
Okay,
Please.
it's not
You
weird.
worked so
Because-
hard.
We're talking about individual artists here, and then I'm like, FX, you know, like.
Oh, come on.
But you still worked
Stop,
on it.
you worked on it.
Well, me and my fiance Emily, we work on Archer. We worked on Archer season 12, and it's gonna premiere on August 25th of this year.
Mark
That's
your
the plan, at
calendars.
least. Let's hope we can
Oh my
make that
God.
date.
Godspeed.
It is grunge
Mhm.
mode, but yeah. Anyway, so
Mark
yeah.
your calendars, watch
Archer.
Archer season 12, support our folks.
Thanks.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we will be back in 2 weeks, after which I will have moved, so I will no longer be stressing about that.
Hell yeah.
So, hope y'all had a good time with us tonight. I hope y'all have great 2 weeks before we see you again. And I just gotta say, I love these new characters. I think the group did a lot of really good interactions today. I think it was a very nice time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
This was good.
It was a good time.
Good time, great time.
That's I think that's gonna be it for us. We will see y'all on the flip side.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much from viewers like you.